Hello and welcome to Tower Wizard. It's a new indie incremental by the same people who made, I think it was like Archery Wizard or something along those lines. Fantastic game. And Tower Wizard just came out. So let's try it out. Greetings, Wizard. I am the Orb. Do you have magic to spare? Perhaps. Click and hold me to give me some magic. In return, I can make something useful. All right. Getting those resources. If I click and hold, can I... Nope, spam click does nothing. But let's build the tower. And that's an achievement. How do you like this new tower? Interesting. Keep feeding me with magic, and I'll make the tower bigger. Two more things. To move around and see everything, click and drag. And finally, you can zoom in and out by scrolling or hitting plus and minus. That is all. Good luck. Cool. Alright, well... yeah, we can scroll pretty far out, so we can also unlock wizard magic. Increase magic gained by pressing the orb by 100%. Don't mind if I do. Summon spirits that can be used to summon other beings. Hold the button or press shift by multiple. Cost 200. Alright. Well, let's start getting some resources then. So, I think we're just going to keep increasing 100 to 200%. Yeah, let's just keep boosting that. Seems pretty easy. First step of incremental games with resources, increase how many resources you're getting per resource. If you guys are liking these videos, feel free to like, subscribe, leave a comment. Games like this are always fun to play, and so I'd love some recommendations. But now we can get 200. Let's go and get the spirit. And we have one spirit. We can summon a cloudling. Press and hold the orb to speed them up by 35%. Interesting. Increase cloudling magic creation by 70%. So they are, so every time they hit it, try to see how much it gives. 68, 88, so 20 from them. That's pretty good. Summon Spirit is 201 now. We'll actually get another one of those, and we'll hide maxed. I do like the slap sound effect, that's pretty funny. Alright, so we'll summon another spirit here, and we'll get another cloudling. So I wonder what that resource is that gives us the cloudling boost. It's like intelligence or something. Kind of looks like a brain. So, and also, yeah, we don't need 1300 to actually, we need 1300 gained overall, not 1300 kind of on us at one time. So let's get a few more cloudlings and ascend the tower. Oh yeah, this side little thing, that's what makes a wizard tower, 100%. Your tower now has a study. You'll need some spirits to get it going. Well, we do have that. Summon Spirit Tome. Summons a Spirit Tome that creates knowledge. Press and hold the study room to speed them up by 35%. Okay. Like so. That gives us 5 each. Okay, text enchantment, increased knowledge gained by 50%. That's pretty good. And then over at the orb, let's go ahead and get some more spirits so that we can then go down to the study and get more spirit tomes. Ooh, okay, and that looks like it has a pretty hard max, actually. So I'm kind of inclined to build up resources to summon a whole bunch of spirits. Oh, we can get that cloudling boost. Go for it. And get 2 of those, and then come down to the study. Oh, and that... did I... oh, you know what? I summoned 2 more cloudlings. That's what I did. That's alright. We needed them, for sure. So, we'll go ahead and get that. We'll get the next cloudling boost, and we'll get 2 more tomes. And so, this should increase the speed of all of these by quite a bit. There we go. See if I can get to 100 to get this text enchantment. It should be pretty quick to get, honestly, now that we have so many tomes going. There we go. So increased knowledge gained by 50%, and library spirits. Create 5 spirits from the study. Okay. So does that mean every book gives us knowledge and 5 spirits? That'd be kind of huge. But now we're getting, what is that, 8 per? Yeah, that's pretty big. So let's come back here and get the next cloudling boost. We'll get some more spirits. There we go. And some more books. And we're doing pretty well in terms of getting those. What does this cost? 1,000 for library spirits. Okay, that's going to take a little bit. So probably a few more text enchantments along the way. Or we can just keep getting Cloudling boost. Actually, you know what? We just unlocked 200 there, so let's go for that. And let's go ahead and summon spirits. I kind of want to try to max out the number of books here. It looks like maybe one more, given that kind of empty slot there. So 2029, there we go. Come down here. Okay, that is not maxed out. I assume that's just going to keep growing. And we can speed this up a little bit. So we're getting 10 now from each. Oh, I guess because we got this upgrade. Okay. So we'll get that one, and then we'll probably skip this 800 and just go straight to the 1,000. But that's just going to kind of passively run. We can ascend the tower. Let's go ahead and do that. Can we zoom out? Ooh, forestry. Oh, the music is different too. You've unlocked forestry. You'll be able to harvest wood and craft totems. Cool. Oh, and we have the different things here. Cool. Okay. So our tower is definitely getting larger. So now we need 20,000 wood to start doing things. So let's summon a druid. Druids maintain the forest and harvest wood. Press and hold the forest to speed them up by 35%. And we can actually immediately get a bigger forest if we wanted to. But I think I'm gonna wait. So there's the druid down there. So I can make them work a little faster. But we're gonna get library spirits here in just a second. There we go. So it creates 5 spirits from the study. Is that just... Oh, that's just 5 spirits. Okay. Interesting. Okay. I guess we'll just use those to get more druids. Sure. And up here, we'll go ahead and get the Cloudling boost. And we'll just summon a few more spirits. And get a few more Cloudlings. And start working on these. So yeah, we're gonna need, man, 20,000 wood. That's quite a bit. So we're gonna have to work on that quite a bit here. We can get another Cloudling boost. Alternatively, we can create 5 more spirits using that. Or craft totem. Totems can be carved in different types and placed on the totem pole for various bonuses. That's probably what I need to get. Let's also get a bigger forest. And we'll get it again? Sure. And let's craft a totem. So, magic totem. Magic increase gain by 100%. Knowledge gain, or wood gain, also creates 4 spirits. Well, we're doing that one. Craft your first totem, or carve your first totem. Alright, we're definitely carving another one. And we're boosting wood gain, 100%. Because that's just... I mean, that's just going to get us more totems faster. Additionally, we're boosting our druids as much as we can now. Let's get another one. And let's go ahead and... Let me think here. Yeah, let's just kind of keep doing that. And let's have them work a little faster. It looks like I can either hold down here or hold up here, which is nice. So, oh yeah, 20,000 wood is not going to take long at all with these totems. So let's go ahead and get 2 of those. We'll boost the druids again. And then we'll get a bigger forest. Awesome. And then the next one we'll start pumping into the other magic and knowledge totems. And we can see up here, we can go ahead and summon a few spirits. And we'll actually go ahead and use that to summon some more spirit tomes. Our knowledge is a little slow. I think probably the slowest of all of our resources at this point. So we want to make sure that those are still increasing just as well as our others. I mean, we're already almost to the 20,000 wood easily. So let's go ahead and craft a couple of totems. We'll put actually both into knowledge. I think that's going to be the best thing we can do, and then get it so we just get more knowledge overall. Yeah, 45 from each of these books, which is pretty big. And we'll just keep increasing how much we actually get there. We can probably get a few quick Cloudling boosts as well, which is just going to help up here. I think I'm going to keep using spirits on druids, considering how powerful totems are. And then bigger forest would also be really nice. Okay, let's go ahead and put a bonus towards magic now. We're still going. I think we're going to push past Text Enchantment 5 and probably just go... Well, Library Spirits only gives us 5 spirits, whereas this actually increases our knowledge gain. But you know what? Let's go for bigger forest and Cloudling boost. We can get one more spirit with that. We'll get an even 10 there. And now we're still working towards 350,000 magic. So seems like at this point we're kind of just waiting for things to build up. Maybe it would have been a better idea to go for put totems kind of evenly split. But I figured more totems towards the forest to build more totems would make a little bit more sense. So we also have 28 spirits towards the forest. I guess I could have done a little bit better allocation of our spirits, but that's all right. Let's go ahead and, yeah, get that text enchantment there and get 2 spirits, and we will actually put those towards... I was thinking spirit tomes. Oh, and these bonuses are a little bit higher now, so this is 490 to 560, as opposed to like 400 to 450. Yeah, 560 to 630, so they are getting bigger, which is good. So let's actually get a few more of these to kind of help with that. And then we can get another totem. Let's put that towards magic. And just kind of help this along here. So 5,120. And let's just help that along here. Just trying to get that 320,000 magic at this point. So I like this this system though, multiple currencies kind of working in tandem with each other, and how much and how many bonuses the forest gives. So that's 2 to 250. We're kind of not hurting on wood right now though. I'd rather spend it on Cloudling boost, considering magic is kind of where we're lacking a little bit right now. I mean, at this point, going for library spirits wouldn't be too bad. And then we could allocate all of those spirits towards magic. In the same vein, we can, when we get the next totem, put it towards forest to get 4 spirits, and then put those spirits into Cloudlings, which wouldn't be a bad idea. We're building up here. Let's see, this is 300 to 350. I'm willing to just not grab that right now, and instead go for library spirits. So we'll do that. We're at 7,900, 8,000 there. So this shouldn't take too long. And I think another totem is at 70-something thousand wood. So we're at least getting there. We're almost at 10k here. There we go. Get those spirits. And there we go. Push them all into Cloudlings. And we're taking pretty quick ahead now on the magic tower requirement. I don't know if me clicking is actually helping that. I guess it's increasing their speed by, what is it, like 35%? So, yep, press and hold the orb to speed them up by 35%. So, but we can go ahead and ascend the tower. Oh, and it just kind of brings the forest up with them. Interesting. You've unlocked Prestige. Consider Prestiging when progress gets slow. I mean, it has kind of already gotten to that point. Not gonna lie. In terms of just general resource gain and whatnot. Like, we can get another totem. We can put that towards maybe knowledge, get a bigger forest. But the next one, we've already hit the wood tower requirement easily. But that's a lot of magic to work towards. So, what are our blessings? Ooh, it's the whole thing. Milestone blessings. Blessings below are locked until you have 1 total point, which we'll get. So we're going to get 3 points. When the tower has prestige building built, magic and wood gain is increased by 50%. And this is whichever clickable place you click last gets a speed boost of 80% until a different area is clicked. That's pretty good, actually. Okay. And then there's a whole bunch more here. So I'd say we're pretty close to a 4th prestige point. I wouldn't mind just kind of pushing until we get there. Let's go ahead and summon some more cloudlings. Increase how much knowledge we're actually getting from each of these. We're getting 90 now. That's pretty good. You can see, yeah, I feel like that bar has barely even moved. So, how are we doing here? Reset your progress, but allows you to gain blessings to make your next run better. Yeah, and we're about to be there as well. So, let me just help our magic, not our magic, our wood gain a little bit. I'm guessing everything kind of accrues in total to get these prestige points. There we go. And let's prestige. This run, points earned 4. Prestige for the first time. Alright, so milestone blessings. Has the prestige tower built. Okay. So I wonder, do we actually have to put a point into this? I'm not sure. But it looks like we can kind of assign points as we want. Let's definitely do that one. Looks like, okay, so that one's just already kind of set. That's cool. And then we have 3 points. We can get almost everything. Increase knowledge gain, increase magic gains. So we'll do that, and then up to 300%. Let's do... I mean, magic gain was the thing that we were kind of hurting on the most. So let's do that. And go on to our next run. Let's see. Yeah, this time we actually hit magic immediately. Not immediately, but pretty close. And we were low on wood. Which makes sense, since we balanced out wood last time. So, bigger forest. Let's get another totem. We'll go for magic. And... yeah, we don't even have 1 prestige point. But if we get 1 more, when there are at least 10 spirit tomes, knowledge and magic gain is increased by 50%. And we just have to get 1 more point for that. We can increase that gain. When research subjects in the academy level up, they get 1 extra level. I don't even know what that is yet. For every 2 totems of a certain type are carved, increase the passive effect of that totem type by compounding 35%. That's really good. And the spirit type that has the largest population will become 100% more productive. Interesting. Okay, both of those are really good. So maybe 6 points? So getting 2 extra points would be pretty good. Oh yeah, and we're getting crazy amounts of stuff here. Let's boost that again. We'll get more of those. Craft another totem, put it towards knowledge, and then just pump spirits. We have 1 extra spirit. We will put that towards cloudlings. Actually, we should probably put it towards these guys, since our wood is the thing that is needing to catch up a little bit. Increase this speed up a little bit. We're just getting a crazy amount of knowledge here. Absolute insane. Especially, man, all the ones that you bought all at the same time, they just kind of go off in kind of a nice cascade as well, which is super nice. So we have 5 spirits. How are we doing on these? Probably, honestly, just go more wood. I'm going to help them out a little bit just to get 1 more totem, 1 more forest totem, and then actually put those spirits towards cloudlings. I was trying to even these out a little bit better, but it looks like wood is going to end up overpassing it. I guess probably because we're boosting wood. Yeah. No, that boost of just like what we've clicked most recently goes insanely hard. Increase that amount. We're already at 1 point, already well on the way of 2, but we can ascend the tower again, easily. Get 2 more spirits. Let's go ahead and put those towards the forest. And we're almost done on magic, so I'll actually step away from that and help here. Get a bigger forest. Yep, so we're done on the magic requirement, about to hit the requirement for wood. There we go. And now we have the Spirit Academy. So, spirit housing and buildings. Interesting. So, build Spirit House. Spirit Houses collectively increase magic gain by compounding 15%. Every tower ascension grants a fixed amount of building points. So, currently we have 4. So, that is magic gain by compounding 15%. That is knowledge by 15 and wood gain by 15. What do we need for this next one? A lot of everything. Okay, so honestly, probably we'll just kind of split these up. And then Academy, Dragoness, and Embassy. Academy for Magic Education, Dragoness to hatch a dragon, Embassy to gain international relations. Well, we can build an academy. So, come in here, summon Spirit Sage. Let's go ahead and Easiest way to do that is there. Oh, we can also craft another totem. We'll make that magic. And then, yep, come down here. Summon a spirit sage to research various subjects. Press and hold the academy to speed them up. Sure. Increase magic provided by clouds by 5%. Okay, cool. And then improved wands, increase the experience gained for magic. Yeah, we can do that. And then forest research helps druids grow more wood. Ooh, okay. Let's actually, yeah, let's get a few of these guys here. So that's going to be pretty big. And these just are passively generated, it looks like. So we definitely want to get forest research. So let's help out, instead of wood, let's help out knowledge real quick. Sure, we'll keep increasing how much we get. And we are wanting to build that up to, so 100k gets the dragon nest, 40k gets us the forest research, which we're already halfway there. So that's not too bad. Let's get some more spirits. We'll get that to an even 30. Build another totem and put that towards knowledge. And oh man, we're using knowledge for so many things at this point. I kind of want to put it towards spirit tomes, but at the same time, these guys are kind of our big new thing. So let's go ahead and unlock forest research. Now, are these going to be worked on concurrently? It looks like maybe. Oh no, I have to select which one. Okay, got it. Okay. Experience gain for all the research subjects by 100%. Okay. So let's go ahead and just get improved ones. Yeah, I bet there will be something where it's like, hey, you can actually have two things being researched at the same time, or, you know, kind of increase from there. So, forestry notebook, we're pretty close to getting. We're also going to be close to getting 2 more points. But we're doing pretty well here. I don't think we need to proceed once we hit that immediately. Let's come back down here. And let's do all studies. Improved academy. Yeah, so let's get improved gained up to 100% and then maybe bounce it over to magic research to 100% and just kind of build it like that. We'll get some more spirit sages, so that goes a little faster. And then we don't have any other type of research. It's just kind of helping out each of these in their respective categories. Let's get more XP in that one. That's already hit 100. Let's just kind of boost over here real quick and see. So that's going pretty quick. So we'll just kind of leave that running for now. I want to work on a dragon nest. So let's go ahead and get... There we go. We can craft a totem, which is pretty big. And we will do knowledge again. Knowledge does seem to kind of be our biggest thing right now. And we'll just help these out the best we can. Was it 100k for the dragon? Yeah, 100k. Or we can get 5 spirits. Yeah, I think we're gonna get the dragon. There we go. Built the dragon nest. We'll have to get a dragon keeper. Press and hold to increase their speed. That makes sense. And there's abilities we can get. Oh, interesting. It looked like something kind of came towards the orb there. Well, let's get some dragon keepers. So they're leveling up the dragon. Next ability at level 10, telepathy. Pulse of knowledge. Occasionally get knowledge equal to 30 tomes. Hold the button or press shift to buy multiple. Upgrade increases this to 33. Costs 1 dragon. Or like 1 dragon level. Sure. That's kind of crazy, actually. So instead of boosting that... So we're at 173 right now. I'm going to boost this up a little bit. So we're 43, 60,000. Okay, so we're getting quite a bit from that. So I actually want to see if I'm boosting this instead. So I could keep increasing this. I might want to save, though, save my amount. And actually, I know I was kind of making fun of it before, but getting some more keepers is going to be pretty good there. Oh, we have dragon research. Okay. And this is, yeah, almost 300% on that. What if I help with this? Oh, that's insane. We'd also get improved ones. Yeah, I kind of want to get 300k knowledge for that, and that's going to take a while, but I don't know if it really will, honestly. Let's come up here, and we can buy a few more spirits and do that. Yeah, we can't do anything there. Oh. Oh, he's hatched. He's a little adorable guy. Look at him. He's just getting blasted with XP. Increases Academy experience gain by 400%. Oh, yeah. Oh, we're doing that. Okay. And we have lots of abilities to spend here. So we definitely want more knowledge. And we'll boost this a few times as well. We're almost at 300,000, which is get us dragon research. We'll do that. And then we'll just start boosting that. That looks like it does take a lot more work, though. But we'll just let that run for a little bit. How are we doing up here? Doing all right. We'll buy some more spirits. How are we doing here? We can buy another totem. We're actually going to put that towards the forest totem. Do we want more druids? Or like more dragon keepers, or more spirit sages. We're at 12 there, 14 there. We'll get an even 15 and then put a few towards here. And you know what? We'll just put the rest into dragon keeper. And increase this XP gain. Next ability at level 20 is going to be magic breath. Patiently breathe magic to the orb, equaling the output of 55 cloud lanes. Okay. Yeah, that's going to be pretty big. And this is already more than 100% over. So let's actually go ahead and get... We have a lot of stuff we can get here. Let's get improved ones, improved academy. So just everything is better. And then I'm actually going to come over here and finish boosting that to 10. I'm going to start boosting this. So this is going to make them go faster, and I think it just gives us that extra knowledge bonus more often. Yeah, that was like 30,000 right there. That was kind of insane. And then I'm going to actually save up so I can put a whole bunch into magic breath when it comes out. But we can get forestry notebooks, which will be pretty good. And I'm actually going to move this over to magic research now and see how quickly that goes up. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. That's going crazy. Let's get bigger forest, because might as well. Cloud lean boost, because might as well. And then, how many cloud leans do we have actually? We have 30. So when we hit level 20 here, which we could get more, we'll get a few more there, then a few more there, and let's actually pump this into forestry research now. Because if we look at what we need, we're pretty equal, honestly, in terms of magic and wood. But both are taking a little bit. We'll actually get this boost again. Oh, and that's just maxed out. Cool. Okay, cool. Craft another totem. This will go to... Put that towards magic. So I wonder if there's a max amount of these like little spirit guys that you can get. Also text enchantment, then I think that might be the final level there. So we're getting about 30,000 occasionally there. If I click on this, I think honestly doing the dragon gets us more. I think. Clicking down here. Okay, but we have magic breath now, and so, ooh, that dragon grew pretty quick. Equal the output of 55 cloud lanes. Now let's just increase that to a crazy amount. So let's see how many we have. 16 mil. Well, that was like 4 million right there. Okay. Yeah, we're definitely doing that. And then come over here, buy a few more of these guys, and buy another book. Might as well. kind of been slacking on our druids, so we'll do some of that. Let's get forestry notebooks. Let's build that up. Improved academy should actually be the next thing we get. I kind of find it funny that, yeah, the embassy is just kind of sitting there until we get 15 mil, which is gonna take a while. But we have 3 points. How many do we need to max out the next tier? Oh, we still have this one as well. Yeah. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 if we wanted to max out kind of the first 2. I definitely want this one. I definitely want this one. This one is massive. Oh, okay. Now that we have the academy, though, this makes a lot more sense. That's actually crazy. And then increase wood gain. Okay, yeah, we have a number of things that we'd want to probably go for here. So, let's go ahead and upgrade that a little bit more. And Dragon Alphabet. Let's actually do this one, because that benefits everything. And then let's look around here, see what we can kind of do. We can get a lot more spirits, and honestly, let's just pump tomes. Although maybe the dragon at this point is the thing that's kind of getting us more. Like, let's see, 14 mil up to almost 20 mil, so that's pretty good. We can actually another spirit towards there. And we're halfway, a little less than halfway. It kind of seems like every time the dragon goes off. Oh, treasure keeper is the next one. Increase in magic gold production. We don't even have that. Let's see if we can switch over to dragon research. Buy dragon alphabet. And then boost these guys a little bit. And just kind of let this go crazy. How are we doing in terms of these requirements? We're getting there. Let's see here. We can craft another totem, actually, which is pretty good. I think we probably want to go forest, honestly, and then pump druids. Because we are... Wood is definitely falling behind down here. So, we're getting a pretty steady amount, but it could be better. And then we'll put a few more into Dragon Keeper. Let's see here. We'll get forestry notebooks, just kind of spend our knowledge on things. And then we'll switch this over to back to forestry research and help the dragon here. We have 1 point... Oh, it even tells you the ETA. Less than 2 minutes. Cool. Let's increase this to 680%. Yeah, we'll keep doing magic breath. So, I mean, honestly, these numbers are going pretty quick. Get some more spirits. Get some more druids. Yeah, the amount of totems we're able to craft are getting lower and lower, kind of as we're going. But once we hit 4 points, I'll probably prestige, unless we're really close to ascending the next tower. I'm not sure if we're going to be, though. We get a pretty good boost every time we, the dragon kind of breathes down here. But, you know, actually, we should help this guy out. Because that's going to make it so that every cloud lane that he's pushing out gives us more. So, and then we'll just increase Spirit Sage. And then, let's see here. Yeah, those numbers are kind of going up crazy. But you can see passively, it's like 319, 320. It's like a little less than, you know, kind of 1 mil per second. And then we get that boost. And that's, what was that, like 8 mil? Maybe 9 mil? And it doesn't come often, but it's pretty good. And then we can actually come over here and boost this. Let's do Magic Breath again. And now we can see 346 to 54. Yeah, so about 8 mil. Let's see, we're almost there to 4. I'll probably wait until we can upgrade the, upgrade the tower, ascend the tower. Because we're getting this these resources pretty quick here. Improved Academy, everything gets more research. We'll just get a few more sages. And yep, we now have 4 prestige points. And we'll get another one of those. So, let's see what we're a little low on. If we actually boost that, I wonder how much of a boost that actually is. Seems to be alright. We'll get one more of those, might as well. So this is, 434, 435, about 1 every second. If we boost this... Oh, that's noticeably faster. Okay. So we can honestly boost magic until we cap it out, and then help druids out. And then knowledge is just kind of doing what it's doing. We're almost to, yep, we can get that, and that's maxed out. Sweet. Okay, let's just start working on forestry now. And we just have 1 more mill to go. We're almost there. We'll go ahead and get an even 25 there. We already have 25 there. We'll just get another forest, another druid. And let's start working on forest research. And there it is. We will ascend again. And we now have the alchemy lab. Alright, well, we gotta summon an alchemist. Oh, and we can get another one. How are we doing in terms of library spirits? Not quite there at 1 million. Oh, 1 million gets us, no, 15 million gets us the embassy, never mind. Oh, but we get more houses, right. Okay, what do we need to ascend again? A lot of magic, a little bit of gold. Okay, so we're probably gonna do magic again. And then a whole bunch of book houses. And then let's summon an alchemist. Unlocks new academy upgrades and creates gold. Each magic gold increases magic gain by 5%. Okay. And then it costs gold to craft things like mana stones. Okay. So we'll just let those guys... Actually, we'll click and help them out. Because our click thing is pretty big. And then... Oh, that's 8 million. Ooh, okay. We could probably get... Let's see here. We'll do probably Dragon Alphabet, now that we know Treasure Keeper. Increase the magic gold production speed by 200% is pretty big. So we'll just let that run. And we have 1 magic gold already. Working on more. And then Cognite. Okay, so each of these take 10 magic gold, and then some of these take combined things, which makes sense. Okay, so yeah, we need more alchemists. There we go. Honestly, I could probably do this, and I imagine get Library Spirits 3 pretty quickly. There we go. Just kind of working towards that. We're almost at 10 mil, or 1 mil. I was looking at the wood when I said that. 800,000. Yeah, we're getting like just shy of 80,000 once all of these go off, it seemed. Oh no, we also got the, yeah, that's what it was. It was the boost from the dragon. So we'll get some more spirits from that, and then just dump all those into alchemists. And we can craft another totem. We're actually going to do forest, and then dump those all into alchemists. And then help the alchemists out. And now we're going crazy. So each magic gold increases magic gain by 5%. So 10 of these will give us 50%, but we can then craft that into a mana stone, which gives us 100%, so it just essentially doubles it. Alternatively, Dragonite increased Dragon XP gain by 300%. I'm actually going to do that one first, because once we hit level 36 on this, it goes kind of crazy in terms of how much gold we're going to be getting. Which makes sense. Dragons like their gold. There we go. Got 5 there. How are we doing in terms of prestige? Still not past 4. But let's see, that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. That'd be pretty good. And 9 total. Okay, so 1 more point and we even hit this milestone. Which I wonder if we then have to pick one of those. Interesting. Okay. So we're doing forestry research right now. It's getting pretty high. Let's switch over to dragon. But we'll go ahead and we're actually going to wait till 1.4, which we're pretty close to. There we go. Now everything goes a little faster. We almost have 10 gold. We will go ahead and let's see. That's mana stone. And Ouroboros is cognite. Okay, we'll go. Let's see. I kind of just want to keep going this. But we'll go ahead and go. Honestly, yeah, let's just do that again. And then let's see how boosting this goes. And I'm just going to save up for level 36 now. That's going pretty quick. We come up here. Can buy a number of those guys. Let's bump some towards there, some towards there. How's the study doing? Study is just hanging out. And yeah, we're doing pretty well in terms of getting that gold. 1 trillion. We've gotten 100th of that so far. So not doing too hot, but okay. Progress is slowing down a little bit to the point that, I mean, I really want to kind of push towards Treasure Keeper, but I also imagine that I'll get back to this point pretty quick and be able to go farther. So let's actually go ahead and prestige. Got 4 points. We now have Blessing of Tomes. So now we have these. When starting a new run, the tower will be built with the studied 10 cloudlands and 5 tomes. That's pretty good. Unlocks the option Auto by Spirits. That's also nice. Just hovering over a place will speed up spirits instead of clicking. Ooh, okay. So let's go ahead and for every 2 totems, there's a compounding. That's really good. Largest population becomes more productive. You get an extra level. And honestly, maybe wood gain actually, because getting more totems is really good. But we kind of stagnate pretty quickly in terms of that, whereas knowledge keeps going. Alternatively, extra levels. Honestly, maybe we just double up on those. Yeah. Alright, next run. We'll just keep pushing Dragonite until we can get level 36. There we go. 27, pretty close here. So they're producing a lot of gold. If I switch over to this, oh, that's, yeah, that's going pretty quick. So we'll just let that run for a minute. We already have another prestige point. So we need 1, 2, 3 to finish up these. But we'll have unlocked this at this point. Tower requirement that is the furthest from being met will have its resource gain increased by 150%. That's really good. Every time 1 magic gold is created, create another one. That's also really good. Dragon levels up, gain an additional XP point every 10th level. Every 10th level of dragon ability will boost the ability value by compounding 30%. All of these are amazing. Okay. Let's see. I want to see this real quick. yeah, no, we're gonna be pretty far away from that 1 trillion. That's gonna be kind of a hard gate, to be honest. But we're at level 31, almost level 32. Let's just keep pumping alchemists, which are now the highest. So they're gonna get a huge bonus. I'm not even clicking on them and they're getting things that fast. That's insane. Yeah, okay. Let's start going for other ones now. So I can see that that's slowing down. We can... Let's see here. We can get both of these, actually. Oh, that's actually... Ooh, that's a ton. 2 improved academies and a dragon alphabet. So these levels are just going to be going insane. We could probably, honestly, move off of dragon research, because a 20% bonus when you're in the 2000s isn't really making that much of a difference. But I know these are only, what, like a 5%, but if we switch over, probably going to get a ton of levels instantly. Yeah, so we'll just let that run. Almost level 34 there. We can almost get a mana stone. I might honestly just go for... No, yeah, I'll probably go a mana stone, honestly. Just let that build up. We are a 10th of a way to an embassy. But we can craft another totem. And let's make that knowledge. Then we come up here, we can go ahead and get some more spirits. And I will put those towards alchemists, since that's kind of our big new thing right now. Oh, and they were... Oh, I see. So maybe they were getting boosted before. Maybe not, though. That's pretty crazy. Alright. I'm actually going to help them out a little bit here, and then get another Dragonite. There we go. And then come back down and help the dragon. We need 2 more levels. Almost about to be 1 more level. So, come on. Perfect. Alright, 1 more level. And that's just currently running. We'll switch this over to forestry research. And how are other things doing around here? Wood is kind of stalled, but that's alright. Can summon a bunch more spirits. We are getting there, kind of. Summon an alchemist for that. Honestly, start putting more into these. We will get another improved academy. And then a whole bunch for forestry notebooks. Probably should have done improved ones, but that's okay. And let's keep boosting this. I'm even clicking to help it. Because once we hit 36, I mean, that's going to be a massive boost to gold gain. So we can watch this. It's kind of, what is that, 20 per second or so? Something like that. And then as soon as we hit this, here we go. Okay. Oh, I guess it wasn't an additive. Yeah, it was a 20% increase per level, not anything higher than that. So, but yeah, that's about 100 per second now. So that's pretty good. And then we can boost it further. So that's really good. So let's just craft a few mana stones. And then level 50 is fireballs. If there is a wall, occasionally shoot a fireball that deals 150 damage. Okay, well that's something we haven't even gotten to yet. So let's get another mana stone. We're just going to keep working on that currently. How are we doing here? Still having a rough time. But 2 points on prestige. It's kind of hard to tell if things have stagnated or if this is just kind of a lull, if you will. But I mean, I feel like we're doing pretty well here. We can get some more alchemists. We can get another mana stone, and eventually we can get probably what, mana stone and Dragonite or Mana Stone and Cognonite. Oh, this gives... Okay, no, we want Mana Stone and Dragonite, because that gives more magic gain than the alternative. So, we could honestly probably get that. Let's view blessings. So we're going to be at 10 points. Honestly, it might be worth to, once we prestige again, if we don't get all 3 of these, then I'm thinking that if we have to like choose one to move on with or something like that, then we might want to refund our points to kind of reallocate. But if we get all 3, then that'll be pretty nice. How are we doing in terms of totems? We're almost there to another totem. And then in terms of here, we already have 10 again, so we'll do Dragonite. And we can upgrade that a little bit more. Saving up for alchemy research, that's 8 mil. Honestly, wouldn't be a bad idea. So, probably just let that run. Can get a lot more spirits here. And in that case, what are we waiting on? We're waiting on knowledge for that. So, should we do spirit tomes? I mean, I feel like the spirit tomes themselves aren't really giving much. I feel like it's mostly what the dragon is doing that's giving more. So maybe, honestly, Pulse of Knowledge should have been leveled up. Or the Treasure Keeper. Things to think about. But we can get another totem. We'll actually go ahead and put that towards knowledge. So, yeah, pretty big boost on each of those. We're just trying to wait till we hit 8 mil on knowledge. In the meantime, we have another Dragonite. Almost another level as well. Kind of feels wasteful. I mean, we're sitting on 15 spirits. I feel like we should allocate these somewhere. I mean, 21 now. I kind of want to just do more alchemists, considering how important gold is right now. It feels a little wasteful, because I feel like the bonus from each one is just not increasing. You know, it's like a linear increase. So that's kind of my idea of what it could be. But we can get this now, and let's start seeing, increase it by 5%, but we're going to be getting extra levels, so it's 15% every time that fills up. And what is currently, oh, right, okay. This is currently being boosted. If we boost this, so we're getting to the point where this is about to double production speed, which is kind of crazy. And let's see here. Do 10 mil again, or cheaper, we can just do improved academy. Yeah, but we're almost at 3 times what it was before. We're about to hit that. 195 to 200. Once that finishes, actually, I can just leave that running. But I'm going to start boosting this again. Just watch as that goes kind of crazy. How are we doing in terms of prestige? Okay. How are we doing in terms of tower requirements? Still not great. Let's see here. You don't really need, I mean, wood is great for totems, but otherwise than that, it's kind of stagnated a little bit. We need, what is that, 30, 60 more gold to be able to get this Philosopher's Stone, or no, the Holy Grail. And that's going to have turned this, what would end up being 1,000% towards that, 1,000% towards that, to 3,000 and 3,000. Which is pretty good. But I don't know if by the time we hit that, it's going to be worth, because we might have wanted to prestige by then. And we're at what, like, yeah, level 38. We're not anywhere close to fireballs, or what the walls that the fireballs are talking about would do. We can, let's see, we do have a few, yeah, we have 1 point now. So we can put that towards, Sure. Telepathy. There we go. Improved Academy is good. Oh, okay. So that maxed out, actually. And, yeah, we'll go ahead and dump more Spirit Sages in. We have another one. So we're getting about 1 gold every... I mean, the cost is going up. But we're getting about 1 gold every... Yeah, 8 seconds or so. Get 8 more spirits. Maybe make it Academy spirits, or we can actually do more Dragon Keepers. I just feel like the spirits for the ones up here aren't really doing much on their own. It's hard to tell. But here we go. So we're halfway there to a Holy Grail. If I click, that does go a lot faster. So I'll go ahead and just help this out for a little bit. And I'm thinking once we hit the Holy Grail, we'll probably Prestige. I guess it depends on how close we are to a 3rd Prestige point. We'll probably be at that point by then. So, the cost of these are... Yeah, they're going up pretty considerably. So... But we only need 20 more gold. And we're already a 4th of the way there. Kind of looking at our other resources. What do we have to spend real quick? We're at 5.58 mil. We could save up for the embassy, but I feel like that's still pretty far away. Library spirits is also pretty far. Let's see here. We could probably just do Dragon Alphabet and Forestry Notebooks. Perfect. 9 more gold, and then we are at our Holy Grail. Then let's see here. We can also throw a level into... we'll just go ahead and do Treasure Keeper at this point, just to help boost it. We're at 3 Prestige points. Perfect. But I want to actually see us get the Holy Grail. I want to see if that's like a noticeable improvement to magic gain. Because magic gain right now is... Oh, what is that? 100 million every second or so. And then the boost from the dragon, where it's like 500 million from that. So, I guess we can see. So, it'd be about 25 billion. Yeah, that's like, oh, that's like 1.3 billion on its own. Okay, so we'll get that, and then we'll craft a Holy Grail. And that's an achievement. And now we see... Oh, that's going up way faster. Okay. So those things are very good. We can even go with Cloudlings, and we can even boost this. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Alright, let's go ahead and Prestige. Oh, Prestige, confirm. Got 3 points, and we do get all of these. Okay. So, when we start a new run, it will be built with a study, 10 Cloudlings, 5 tomes, just to start out with, which is nice. We can auto-buy spirits now, and hovering over a place will speed up spirits instead of clicking. Cool. And then, Sorcery Manual. What is this? Interesting. I don't think we've unlocked stuff like that yet. And then we can see what we'll get next. So, Tower will start out better, reveals a new nation that will provide trade agreements equal to your diplomat population when relations are established. And knowledge gain increased by 50% and wall damage increased by 50%. So we are not at walls yet. So, I feel like this one's really good for just meeting Ascension goals. This one's going to be really good for just gold in general. That's more totems. Dragon levels up gain an additional point. Every 10th level of a dragon ability, it will boost the ability value by compounding 30%. Okay. And we have 3 points to push. So, let's get more gold, because the bonuses from gold are kind of insane. We'll have an automatic increase when we're trying to meet a certain resource. And then dragon levels up, gain an additional dragon ability point. And then we'll go with this. And we'll start out with that. But alright, I'm going to go ahead and leave it off there. If you enjoyed watching, feel free to leave a like, hit subscribe, leave a comment. All the different channel interactions are incredibly helpful. And stay tuned for part 2. Thanks for watching.